Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Lucy Bilson, your 2021 City of Waterloo Artist in Residence. I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce myself a little bit, tell you about my practice, and let you know about the projects I'll be doing over the next few months and how you can get involved. I believe that creative expression is for everyone, and whether you consider yourself to be an artist or have never picked up a pencil or paintbrush, I really hope you'll join me in some of these activities and challenges that I'll be setting throughout the residency. First, let me introduce myself a little bit and tell you a bit more about my work. I've been part of the community here in Waterloo for the last 5 years, but have lived in Canada for the last 10 years since I moved here from the UK. I'm a designer, researcher, and educator working at the periphery of graphic design practice. In addition to operating Lucy Bilson Design, my work explores this interdisciplinary space between design and art. What that means is that I'm really interested in using my work to question what things are and exploring what design and art can be. You might have seen some of my other work around Waterloo. I currently have an installation in Moses Springer Park, which explores what it means to be here on this land as we reflect on our national identity. All of the ideas represented in that work were gathered from people in this community and designed into a kind of visual collage, which I've been adding to and will continue to add to throughout the month of July. I also participated in the Hughes Lane Art Walk last summer, designing a mural which explores the fluidity of the city's identity through illustration and experimental typography. You can see that experimentation is kind of a theme throughout my work. I'm thrilled and incredibly grateful to have this opportunity as artist in residence to create more work with and for the people of the City of Waterloo. I really look forward to bringing you along on this journey over the next few months as we create and explore together. The theme for this year's residency is about exploring the parks, trails, and green spaces around our city. Green space within the urban environment is something which fascinates me and which I also think is incredibly important. Over the last year or more now, a lot of us have had the opportunity to get to know these spaces a little bit more, as we've perhaps taken daily walks, played outside, used our trails for transportation and recreation, when we haven't had access to other kinds of spaces. So what will I be doing and how can you get involved? Let me tell you a bit about the activities. The activities I'll be hosting throughout this residency can be done in any of our green spaces throughout the city. You'll have the opportunity to either stay close to home or explore new to you green spaces throughout the city. I'm going to be hosting a series of 6 scavenger hunts, which will happen bi-weekly over the next few months. These won't be your typical scavenger hunts though, because you won't just go out into the parks with a list of things to check off. These scavenger hunts are going to be focused on exploring our green spaces and then creating something in response. I'll give you some ideas as to what you can make, but really you're free to make anything with the materials that you have on hand. Think everything from drawing or sketching to taking pictures with your phone, building sculptures, and perhaps even doing some printmaking. You can really respond to these challenges however you like and complete them in any of our green spaces throughout the city. There'll be detailed instructions with each scavenger hunt about what you need to do, but you'll be able to either submit your content online or drop off physical works at the Visitor Centre in Waterloo. So if you're making things for the residency, what will I be making? This is a pretty exciting part of the process because the result of the residency will be a series of collage banners that will be up on our trails and in our parks throughout the city. I'll be taking all of your submissions and creative ideas and combining them with my own responses to these scavenger hunt challenges. By taking this approach, we'll be creating a collaborative, community-based artwork which reflects different ideas about what these parks and trails mean to each of us. As an incentive, anyone who completes all 6 of the scavenger hunts will be entered into a prize draw. Details of the prizes will be announced with the first scavenger hunt. In a time when we haven't really been able to gather with friends, family and neighbours as we usually do, this is a fun opportunity for us to share things in a public space and leave messages and marks for others to experience and enjoy. In the weeks between the scavenger hunts, I'll be making videos like this one, which tell you what I've been up to, go through some of the submissions that people have sent in, do some little tutorials about different activities you could try out for the challenges, and I'll be answering your questions as well, if you'd like to send them in. So the scavenger hunts themselves, whether you're an adult, a teen, a student, someone with little kids at home looking for an activity to do, I'd really love to encourage you to take part. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned artist or never involve yourself in activities like these. This is a really fun and exciting opportunity to try some things out, experiment, do something new, and connect to both your creativity and some outside spaces. And I really, really hope that you'll choose this opportunity to get involved. Okay, so mark your calendars because I really think you're not going to want to miss these scavenger hunts. The dates shown here when each of the scavenger hunts will be announced. And how it works is that once they're announced, you'll have 1 week to work on your submissions and then send them in. And again, that's either through an online form or by dropping them off in a Dropbox at the visitor centre. The first scavenger hunt starts on the 13th of July and is called Waterloo is Creative. We're going to explore ideas of creativity, collaboration and innovation throughout our city and what this can look like for us in our green spaces. The second one is called Waterloo is a Bee City and starts on the 27th of July. We'll be talking about pollinators and why they're so critical to our environments. The third hunt starts on the 10th of August and is called Waterloo is Community. We'll look at Waterloo as a community of neighbours and how our trails connect our green spaces throughout the city, our own kind of network between neighbourhoods. The fourth scavenger hunt starts on the 24th of August and is called Waterloo is Wild. We'll explore the natural features of our park spaces, surrounding wildlife, and some species which have particular environmental importance. The fifth one starts on the 7th of September and is called Waterloo is Yours. We'll think about how our parks and trails are all of ours to enjoy, and how we use these spaces in different ways, and how we all belong in these natural environments. The final scavenger hunt starts on the 21st of September and is called Waterloo is Green. We'll talk about connecting with green spaces in the city, how they are core to our urban environment, and stories about the parks and trails. So remember to mark your calendars. Information is on the screen about where you can find updates. They'll be posted on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter on the Create Waterloo feeds. I'll also be posting updates on my own Instagram at Lucy Bilson Design. I really hope you take on the challenge of these scavenger hunts and this idea of getting in touch with your creativity and connecting with the green spaces in our city. I'll be posting more videos like this one with updates and more information, so stay tuned for those. If you have questions, I'd love to hear them. You can send them into cultureplan@waterloo.ca and I'll be sure to answer them in one of these videos. Thanks for tuning in all the way to the end of this video. I'm really looking forward to sharing more with you over the next few months and looking forward to getting started.